guys, Lezlie and
Lexy
here live. Hey, today this is kind of fun. We are going to talk girl therapy. We have girl therapy all the time.
We do girl therapy well.
We don't we?
We do it even better when we have a cocktail in our hands.
But you know what? Girl therapy, it's a thing. We read an article, I believe it was Nail Pro that put it out, and it got us to thinking because it brought up how young girls especially, I mean, are really turning to things that make them feel good, self-wellness, and whoa, this is where you guys come in. One of the greatest girl therapy things I think that you can do, and you guys know this, is get your nails done. And there's so many ways that you make that time so special, don't you? I think not only is being pretty girl therapy, don't you think? Making yourself feel pretty.
Well, it said that 2/3 of the girls now, it's about experience, not about just buying something, like going on buying makeup or buying this or buying that. It's going to the spa.
Right.
It's going and getting your nails done.
Right.
It's going and getting your hair done. That is what 2/3 of girls said that their beauty was experience.
Yeah. And what you do for them, and I always have to tell this story. This is when I realized years and years ago I was in the right industry. I was leaving work one day. It was a spring day, and we had our windows kind of down. It was at a red light.
This was in Eugene.
This was in Eugene. This was quite a few years ago. But there was this woman, she was in a pickup truck, I'll never forget, and I was you're at a red light, what do? So you look at the person next to you, right? And so she had her window down, she had her hand down. Her nails were beautifully manicured. And she'd look down at her hand and she'd bring it up, and this huge smile would come over her face. And then she'd put it down, she'd look at the red light, and then she would look back at her nails and a smile. And I went, oh my gosh. Watching her look at her nails brought her so much happiness, so much joy. She had no idea I was staring at her. She's in the car by herself. So what you do, not only talent-wise in giving them a service and making them feel good, for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they're looking at that manicure. They are feeling that so well. They're thinking of you. But what you guys give them also is holding onto their hand.
Oh, you're cold. Feels
know,
good,
I'm
actually, because
freezing.
I'm warm.
I love my hand.
I'm a little clammy, sorry.
People love to be
What's connection to?
Yes, especially women, and being heard. There's so many times in our lives, your clients may come in, they may have the greatest marriage on earth, they may have a horrible marriage, they may not have a marriage they want to marry. I don't know. You don't know what's going on at their home. But everybody needs to be heard at times. People want to be accepted. We all want to be accepted. We all want to be heard. And part of when you're doing this service is you're listening to them, or you should be, right? So you can talk, but allowing them to express themselves.
They're stepping out of their reality, whether you don't know what that reality is at home, but they're stepping out of reality and coming to a place where they can just tell their stories or their woes or what's troubling them, or maybe it's an outlet for them to just laugh and tell jokes. Or I was just telling Lezlie this morning, sometimes when I get my nails done, it's like I'm so tired, and it's a time for me where I just don't even want to talk. Like I'm tired, I want to relax my eyes and just zen out. And I think that's the nail professional's job, to read your client, read what they want. Do they want to talk? Do they not want to talk? So that's part of your job, and I think sometimes we forget that.
Yeah, and I always think too, if you go online or go to a bookstore and look at a self-help book, if you read anything like that, one of the first things it says is that people want communication. They want to be heard. They want to be validated. And so this all comes from you guys. So not only are you allowing them and making them feel so pretty, you're touching them and you're listening to them. And I remember owning my salon, I saw this over and over, how much going, especially to the nail technician, face to face. And I found the people that were the most successful were sometimes the people that could listen, who knew how to allow the client to talk. You don't need to do all the talking. Sometimes they don't go there to hear you say all your stuff. They want to talk. They want to hear, maybe a little bit back and forth. But my top people knew how to get the client talking, and they listen. Number one, the client feels better. Number two, the less you talk, the faster you go. Because a lot of people, when they start talking, they stop working.
Or they slow down a lot. And you're like, speed it up, let's go.
Yeah.
Time is money, I'm busy.
Yeah, well, so's the client. Your time is so valuable, and so is that client's. When I go to get my nails done, I want it done exactly in the time that I have allowed, because I have things to do too. So we have to think of that. But you guys, you just give so much joy to people, and I think you really need to embrace that. And I also say, and I truly believe, and I know this is a hot topic, but DIYers will never take the place of you guys. Never. You provide a service, like you said, Lexy, getting out of the environment, the experience, whether it's on the way stopping and getting a Starbucks coffee, and then whatever they do on the way, but you allow this beautiful experience. It should be a beautiful experience. You know?
Well, you are in the service industry, and I think you need to view yourself as being in the service industry. You are a businesswoman or man. You should be a people person. You need to be able to read people. So these are things that I think maybe you forget over time. But you're providing a service, and that's why I love your thing about, get up, make an effort.
Yes.
That doesn't mean if you have your own style, that's great, but don't roll out of bed with your hair like this in your pajamas, because
Like
you're gonna get tipped less.
Yes.
People aren't gonna take you seriously. They're gonna start trying to blur those boundaries, bringing their kids or
Right.
texting or eating lunch at your table.
Yes.
Like, you have to come professional.
Demand the
bar,
respect.
Yeah, set the bar high.
Yeah. And it's true, and if somebody makes an effort for you, if you make an effort for them, they're going to make an effort. And they're also, like you said, Lexy, when you raise your prices, they're going to be less apt to squawk about it. They're also going to stay with you, a longevity, and they're more apt to say, their friend might say, "My gosh, you look good, and you look really happy. I have the best manicurist. I just got through getting done with my nails," and that person might go, "Oh wow, what's your name? I want to go."
Yeah.
So it builds business. But therapy, you guys are important in that, and I just want you to know how much joy women, girls, whatever, get out of going to you and getting a service. But always remember, it is true. Be professional. Learn to listen. Learn how to service that person in your chair, and then you set your boundaries also. But yeah, girl therapy is awesome.
Yes. But on the nail professional side too, also taking care of yourself, making sure that your clients aren't railroading you.
Yeah.
That's where you do set the boundaries, but make sure you get, lots of rest, and you take care of your mental health, and don't get railroaded, which I think is also an important point as the nail professional.
Right. Also, I think with this wellness that we're going through, that everybody is really so conscious of these days, taking care of ourselves. We're eating really good. People are exercising. They're finding, meditation or something like that. This is where Light Elegance also plays. All you people out there that are using it, we're putting safe products on the nails. People are concerned about what they're putting on their bodies and in their bodies. And that's why you also want to find a professional brand that is safe, that doesn't have all the allergenic products out there, ingredients in it. So using good products, doing a good service, listening, caring, and making that person in the chair across from you feel important, feel heard.
No, you hit everything, nail on the head.
Yeah. So, take care of yourself. We all need to, and have a little time with a friend, or go do something.
Like I said, it's the experiences. So, and that's why you haven't seen the nail industry go down a whole bunch, is because, man, that's the last thing people are going to give up, is that experience and that time with their nail professional to make themselves look pretty. That's what's different about hair, is you can't see your hair every day. No. Day to day, you don't see your hair. You're constantly looking at your nails.
Think of that girl.
How powerful is that?
It is.
And I don't know who told me that, but I'm like, you're right. I don't look at my hair all day.
Yeah.
You just don't. It's not as important.
Look at it gives
your
you
hands.
joy.
I type all day. I'm constantly looking at my nails.
Yeah.
So it's so fun when I come home with a new color, and my kids are trying to guess what color I'm wearing, or that Lulu hates it or loves it. They give their opinions, and it's so fun. It's such an experience.
We're in a great industry, you guys. We make people happy. We will continue to do that. So,
well, on our end, we'll continue to make safe products
products
for you, but the rest is up to you.
Yeah. But we're here, and we'd love to hear any comments or stories that you guys have, maybe of the experience that your clients have told you about. But
We do have one comment here from Susie S.
hi, Susie.
She says, and keeping notes on recurring customers. Knowing and remembering clients
That
gives them a
is so-
sense of worthiness. Being grateful for this business opportunity flows over into your business.
That is,
Yeah,
That-
it's like if they're there and their daughter's having a birthday, and so when they come back in, you go, well,
Yes.
how was so and
or
so?
knowing their name, like you said, take notes, like, you know, maybe Rachel. How was Rachel's birthday?
Yeah.
That knowing the names
Well, it
is
makes you feel
important.
good.
Yes.
It makes you feel little things like that make us feel important. It goes a long ways.
Yeah,
So,
that's a really good point. Taking
is.
notes on that.
caring.
Yeah,
Just
caring.
caring.
Yep. Take that extra step.
Well, speaking of caring, we care a lot about you, and we're here. And next,
Well, yeah, comment on this
Yeah.
video and let us know what you guys want to hear next week. Next Wednesday, we are going to be live again. If you want to hear another topic, like sometimes it's fun to do these more topic or these situational
Right.
things versus like a
emotional
product.
type stuff.
So let us know what you guys want, or if you want a product, that's fine too. But comment below and let us know.
And you know what? Go out and get some girl therapy.
Yeah. Bye, you guys. Thank you. See you next week.
Bye.